Hey everyone! Today, we're diving into something that could completely transform your financial future. I'm going to share a comprehensive roadmap to help you fix your finances once and for all in 2025. This isn't just another list of generic money tips, we're talking about a complete money makeover that actually works. This is the Finance Virtuoso channel. If you're new here, hit subscribe and the notification bell for the best money tips and tricks. Let's kick things off with something that most financial experts don't talk about enough: the importance of reflecting on your relationship with money. Before we jump into the numbers and strategies, take a moment to think about what financial freedom really means to you. Is it the ability to travel whenever you want? Having enough savings to start your own business? Or maybe it's simply the peace of mind knowing you can handle any emergency that comes your way. The first crucial step in your 2025 money makeover is creating your financial vision board. But we're not just talking about pinning pretty pictures here. Grab a notebook and write down your most memorable financial wins from 2024. Did you finally start investing? Maybe you paid off a credit card? Understanding what worked in the past helps us build a stronger future. Don't forget to note down the challenges too. They're not failures, they're learning opportunities. Now, let's talk about something that's going to revolutionize your financial life: the conscious spending plan. Forget traditional budgeting, we're taking a smarter approach. The key is to divide your take-home pay into 4 strategic buckets. First, your fixed costs should take up about 50 to 60% of your income. This includes essentials like housing, utilities, and basic groceries. If you're spending more than this on fixed costs, it's time to take a hard look at your biggest expenses, usually housing and transportation. The second bucket is where wealth is actually created: investments. Aim to put at least 10% of your take-home pay here. I know what some of you are thinking: I can barely make ends meet, how can I invest? But here's the truth: you can't afford not to invest. Let me share a story that might change your perspective. Meet Sarah, who started investing just $200 monthly at age 35. By starting early and letting compound interest work its magic, she ended up with $60,000 more than her colleague Dan, who waited until 45 to start investing the same amount. Time is your biggest ally in building wealth. Your third bucket is savings, which should be 5 to 10% of your income. This isn't just for emergencies, though having 3 to 6 months of expenses saved is crucial. This bucket also funds your big life goals, whether that's a dream vacation, a wedding, or a down payment on a house. The key is automation. Stop trying to save what's left at the end of the month, because let's be honest, there's usually nothing left. Instead, set up automatic transfers the day after your paycheck hits. Now for everyone's favorite part: guilt-free spending. This is your fourth bucket, comprising 20 to 35% of your take-home pay. Yes, you read that right: when your other financial priorities are handled, you get to enjoy a significant portion of your income without feeling guilty. This could be dining out, shopping, hobbies, or whatever brings you joy. The key is intentionality, spending on what truly matters to you, not what social media or society says you should want. Let's talk about something that could save you thousands in 2025: negotiation. Most people don't realize that many of their regular bills are negotiable. Your cell phone plan, car insurance, cable bill, and even credit card interest rates can often be lowered with a simple phone call. Here's a pro tip: research competitor rates before calling, and be prepared to mention them. Companies spend a fortune acquiring customers, and they'd rather give you a discount than lose you entirely. Credit cards deserve special attention in your 2025 makeover. If used correctly, they're powerful financial tools offering benefits like purchase protection, travel insurance, and cash back. But if you're carrying credit card debt, make 2025 the year you break free. Create a debt payoff plan that gives you a specific target date. For example, if you have $5,000 in credit card debt at 20% APR, paying $500 monthly would clear it in about 11 months. Every extra dollar you put toward high-interest debt is like getting a guaranteed return on investment. Now, let's address the elephant in the room: income. While cutting expenses is important, there's a limit to how much you can cut. There's no limit to how much you can earn. Make 2025 the year you focus on increasing your income through 3 primary channels: negotiating a raise, finding a better paying job, or starting a side hustle. Don't wait for your annual review to discuss compensation. Start documenting your wins and exceeding expectations now. Consider skills you already have that others might pay for, whether it's digital marketing, dog training, or spreadsheet wizardry. One often overlooked aspect of financial health is your credit score. In 2025, make it a priority to check your credit report regularly for errors and work on improving your score. A good credit score isn't just a number, it could save you tens of thousands on major purchases like a home. For example, on a $300,000 mortgage, the difference between a good and excellent credit score could mean paying $50,000 more in interest over the life of the loan. Here's a powerful strategy for 2025: identify your money dial. This is the area where spending more actually brings you exponential happiness. Think of it like a volume knob: when you turn it up in the right area, your satisfaction skyrockets. Let me break down the most common money dials I've seen transform people's lives. First, there's the convenience dial. These are the people who light up at the thought of making life easier. They're not just paying for services, they're buying back their time. Imagine upgrading from doing your own laundry to having it done for you, from fighting traffic to having a reliable driver, from spending Sundays meal prepping to having healthy meals delivered. One of my students turned this dial up by investing in a house cleaner, a virtual assistant, and premium delivery services. The result? She reclaimed 15 hours weekly to focus on growing her business. Then there's the experience seekers dial. These people come alive through unique experiences. It's not just about traveling, it's about transforming an ordinary trip into an unforgettable adventure. Instead of staying at standard hotels, they book local boutique spots. Rather than following tourist guides, they connect with local experts for private tours. One couple I know redirected their random shopping money into this dial. They now take cooking classes in every country they visit, creating memories that last far longer than any souvenir could. The wellness dial is another fascinating one. When you turn this up, you're not just paying for a gym membership, you're investing in optimal living. It might mean upgrading from group fitness classes to personal training, from regular groceries to organic produce, from basic healthcare to preventive wellness services. A client of mine reallocated her daily coffee shop spending to a high-end gym membership and nutritionist. 6 months later, she had more energy than ever and actually saved money by cooking healthier meals at home. For the relationship dial turners, spending more on connections brings the highest satisfaction. These people light up at the thought of hosting dinner parties, organizing group trips, or treating friends and family to special experiences. They're not just spending on themselves, they're investing in meaningful connections. One of my readers transformed his apartment into a weekly dinner party spot, investing in quality cooking equipment and ingredients. The result? Deeper friendships and a reputation as the person who brings people together. Then there's the comfort dial. These aren't just buying luxury items, they're creating their ideal environment. It might mean investing in the perfect mattress, upgrading their work-from-home setup, or designing a living space that feels like a sanctuary. One student realized he was spending countless small amounts on random home items. When he redirected that money to carefully chosen quality pieces, his home became a place he truly loved spending time in. The key is identifying your primary dial and being intentional about turning it up while keeping others lower. You can't turn every dial to maximum, that's where most people go wrong with their spending. Instead, pick 1 or 2 dials that truly light you up and redirect money from areas that matter less to you. Remember, This money makeover isn't about deprivation, it's about alignment. It's about making your money work for your unique version of a rich life. The goal isn't to follow someone else's financial blueprint but to create a system that supports your dreams and values. As we wrap up, let me leave you with this thought: financial freedom isn't about having an infinite amount of money. It's about having enough to live life on your own terms. Make 2025 the year you take control of your financial future. Start with one step today, whether that's setting up automatic savings, calling to negotiate a bill, or updating your resume for a better-paying job. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming videos on more financial tips and tricks. Drop a comment below letting me know which aspect of your finances you're most excited to transform in 2025. Thanks for watching, and here's to your richest year yet.